let's get the Lakers. I've been itching to do this shit this weekend, and it's so frustrating. It is so fucking frustrating. Where do I start? We are, I think, like 2-8, about to be 2-9 within our last 10, 11 games, and it's like, what's wrong with us, right? A lot of people, what's going on? A little inconsistency when it comes with the lineup. How is Darvin Ham not giving these type of players, I guess, to shine when it comes to the role players? Where's our defense? Shit like that. First, let's get into the defense, because we seem to hang our hat on the defensive side of the ball, and I'm watching these games, and the only motherfucker on defense that is doing his shit is Anthony Davis. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Nope, Jared Vanderbilt, good hustle player, whatever. He's not doing his job. Cam Reddish not doing his job. And we have those dudes in the starting lineup. Well, we did until recently, and the results are still the same. We can't stop nobody. Nobody. Granted, the NBA rules are a little bit hard when trying to play one-on-one, but I don't give a damn. We're supposed to hang our hat on that, right? Like, we supposed to hang our hat on strapping motherfuckers down, and that shit is not happening. It is not happening at all. So what's the problem here? Cam Reddish, he does a good job he's same player as Jared Vanderbilt on defense. They do a good job at hustling, but they don't do a good job at keeping that dude in front of them. So, which I kind of don't understand, right? Like, if you let a dude get by you, okay, we got Anthony Davis right there, but I feel like you're supposed to have this type of pride, like, I'm a defensive player. I don't want this dude to get by me. It's so much great talent offensively, but at some point we have to get a fucking stop. And that goes with everybody else. Like, everybody's ball watching. I don't know what it is. Our zone is awful, which is kind of crazy to me. Our zone is awful, but our man-to-man is also awful off the ball. So we're giving up so many fucking threes, and then we can't hit a damn three. So we're already handicapped in that point right there. And after not defending a three, we can't hit a three, like I said. But our offense is so fucking, like, it's disgusting. Like, it's really bad basketball. I hate it. The only time I'm really enjoying it is if AD's getting the ball, he's hitting his midi, he's getting in the post. We get out on a fast break, and I think that's something that we need to focus on, right? Because the only two dudes, 2.5, that's actually doing something. The reason why I say half, which I'll explain later, is LeBron, Anthony Davis, and here's a half. Austin Reeves. He has been probably our most consistent third player, and in the beginning he was doing a little bit bad, so I think that's why I'm counting a half. Recently he's been amazing. He's been great for us, especially since he got inserted into the starting lineup. So it's kind of like, what else? What else can we do? Because you got AD who's balling, averaging 25 or 27, 12, and like 3 blocks. Then you got LeBron who's averaging 25, 7, and 7. And then Austin Reeves, I want to say it's like 13, 14 in a game. But who else? Like, that's not enough. It can be enough. Like, in my opinion, I think it can be enough if we can maintain at least, I want to say 35% from the three-point line, but we can't even do that. Like, we have games where we go 4 for 18, 4 for 30, and it's kind of like, what exactly is going on in our fucking head for us to take that many threes and miss that many threes? Like, I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. And the Lakers are very, very hard to watch right now. But I'm going to still tap in. It's like 15 minutes till game time, and we're playing against the Clippers. I don't know how that's going to go. I can't predict how the fuck that's going to go. I really don't. The Clippers are doing so good right now. Everybody was down the Clippers when it came to James Harden, and how's that going to look? First few games, oh, it's awful. The Clippers look trash. The Lakers are doing great. Now you look at it about a month or two later, and it's like, oh, the Clippers are doing great. The Lakers are 2-8 in their last 10 games. Like I'm kind of mind blown. And a lot of people saying it's the in-season tournament. They are playing so hard. Role players were being better than role players. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I don't. Like, at the end of the day, you have a job, and the role players on the Lakers squad is not doing their job at all. Darvin Ham even said it. Jared Vanderbilt, you have to give us more. Cam Reddish, you have to give us more. And Cam Reddish was giving us more in the beginning. He got hurt. And then when he came back, he was not the same offensively. And it kind of blows my mind how that happens. But it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Jared Vanderbilt has never been a guy that can give us 10, 15. Like, so I don't know what Darvin Ham, you can't expect much from that. He does his job, and that's being a defender. He does that. Being an effort guy, he does that. Get rebounds, he does that. Don't expect something from somebody that they can't get it. They can't give it to you. So at that point, which Darvin Ham end up doing is taking him out the starting lineup and putting Austin Reeves back. So I love that move when it comes to Austin Reeves being in the starting lineup. That needed to happen. I don't know why it took so long for that to happen, but it is what it is. I mean, I understand because you got the bench points. Like that was huge when it comes to Austin Reeves coming off the bench. That was huge. But at this point right now in the season, we need more buckets. Like, we need more buckets, and Jared Vanderbilt and Cam Reddish was not giving it. And Taurean Prince is he's inconsistent, not a little. He's inconsistent. Some games, oh man, amazing. Amazing shooter. Good on defense. That's what we need. Some games 0 for 8. Like, bro, even talking about it fucking frustrates me. But we can improve. That's the thing. And I'm frustrated, of course, because I want to see the Lakers, who I think they're not even in the play-in right now. We're 11th. But I want to see the Lakers be better than what they are. I know they can be better because they showed it during the in-season tournament. Granted, we did have a weak pool, but it is what it is. We got the job done. We beat a decent Indiana Pacers team who beat the Celtics and then who beat the Bucks. So, I mean, it's kind of like, bro, like what are we doing? What is going on? I don't know, but it's frustrating to see. It is what it is. But what can we do to get better? LeBron is pissed. Anthony Davis is fucking pissed. Like, they're doing exactly what they need to do, and it's still not enough. Now, the trade deadline is coming. People need to pack up their bags because that's what's about to happen. Now, who can we get? In my heart, I still want to get a shooter. And I don't know if he's on the block. I doubt it. Buddy Hield, I would love Buddy Hield on the team, but I doubt he's on the block. So let me just get that on my head. Now I'm gonna keep it in there. Let me just scratch that off for right now. But I'm hearing a lot of rumors about DeJounte Murray, Zach LaVine, and I think Trae Young a while ago, but whatever. I would like to see us get Zach LaVine, and I know that's gonna cost us a lot. And then people are like, he doesn't help when it comes to winning, playing defense. But that motherfucker can get a bucket, and that's what the Lakers need. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Maybe if he's on a LeBron team, maybe he'll play a little bit better defense. But at this point, we supposed to hang our hat on the defensive side of the ball, but we give up way too many threes, and we can't stop a goddamn cone. We can't stop a cone. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So at this point, in my head, let's go full offense. Let's go Indiana Pacers, full offense with a touch of defense, because we do, in my opinion, have the leading defensive player of the year in Anthony Davis. I think he will win that award. But it's like, let's go. Let's go. Like, honestly, but what do we have to give up for that? And D'Lo, he's gone. He's inconsistent as hell. I just seen a report saying his trade value around the league, it's not even there. It's not there. So, I mean, D'Lo has to be given up. Maybe Taurean Prince has to be given up. Max Christie will be given up, I believe, and he's given us decent minutes. The only thing with him, I think he needs to be more decisive when it comes to on the offensive side of the ball. I know sometimes you see LeBron on the wing, you're like, I got to give it to Bron. But one thing that Austin Reeves does really well, when he's about to get a bucket, he's going to get a fucking bucket. Like, he doesn't see LeBron. He sees him, but he doesn't care. He's running that pick and roll with either Bron or AD. And let Bron do what he got to do. I need Max Christie to kind of develop that type of aggressiveness, because I think he is capable. He's athletic. He can shoot the ball. And just, I guess, a little bit more time, because I think he's in his second or third year. So, I mean, just a little bit of time. It is what it is. But he's going to be gone. Rui, who I don't want to see gone, but it has to happen. Will we give up the first-round pick? I have no idea. I hope not. I hope not, because literally, I guess the ball is in our hands in a way. It's kind of iffy because the Bulls look way better without Zach, but the Lakers need some offensive scoring. We need that badly, badly. So will we get it? Who knows? DeJounte Murray, I kind of like it. In a way, he's I guess a guard that can play offense and defense. I don't want to say a 3-and-D because he's much more talented than a 3-and-D. So I wouldn't mind that at all. But what do we give up? I don't know. I mean, Rui, Prince, Christie. I mean, do they really need D'Lo? No, not necessarily. But he can play off of Trae Young, which is solid. But I don't know. Like, I really don't understand, and it's frustrating. But it is what it is. Next, I want to get into, which I didn't describe in the beginning, is Ja Morant. Ever since he came back, I believe the Grizzlies are 6-3. I'm going off the top of the dome. 6-3 whenever Ja plays. And that goes to show you, bro, like, he's very impactful. Very impactful. Like, watching that game against the Lakers, he only scored 21, but he makes that team so much better. Like, the defense has to worry about Ja, and then you're willing to give up a Marcus Smart hitting fucking 8 threes on you. So, which is fucking mind-boggling. Yeah, whatever. But Ja Morant, amazing, dude. Like, he is that guy, and I'm glad he's in the league. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's balling. I'm glad he's healthy. And I do think the Memphis Grizzlies, maybe they're like 5-6 games back. They have a chance to making a last play-in spot. I mean, but we'll see. I'm hoping the Lakers don't even have to worry about that and get the 6th seed. But it's a big hill to climb. So I just want to touch on that. Ja Morant, solid as hell. Let's get into the NFL. Let's get into who really deserves the MVP. And after that game against the 49ers, Lamar Jackson, way ahead of everybody. Way ahead, which is understandable. Like, I understand that. His team is the best team in the NFL. He's the quarterback of the best team in the NFL. And without Lamar Jackson, that team wouldn't be what they are. I get it. But does his numbers necessarily scream MVP? And in my opinion, no, it doesn't. And so what do we look at now? Do we look at maybe Christian McCaffrey? Tyreek Hill was definitely in there before he got hurt. Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, who really deserves it? I don't think Brock Purdy even deserves it. He's on a great team with a fucking great offense. And then you've seen when his left tackle and Trent Williams and Deebo Samuels went out, you seen what his game was. And like Cam said, he's a game manager, but there's nothing wrong with that. You doing your job. Now, like, literally just do your job, and that's what he's doing at an extremely high level. But not Brock Purdy. Maybe Christian McCaffrey, like 20 plus touchdowns. I want to say 1,700 yards, all-purpose yards. So maybe Christian McCaffrey. But in my opinion, and I know I was talking shit on the Cowboys, and I was talking shit on Dak, I believe. But Dak Prescott, in all honesty, I really do believe Dak Prescott is the MVP of the league. And maybe his road woes, as you would say, doesn't show, especially against San Francisco. But after that game, man, Dak has been great. He's been great, man. Like, oh, man. Like, I wish, I could read you some stats, but just watching the game and seeing how much control he has, him and CD, the best QB receiver duo in the league right now. And Dak is special. Like, that offense is special. And you can just see how much control he has. It is so beautiful to watch the Dallas Cowboys offense. One thing I do believe will hurt them in the playoffs is the ability to not run the ball. Like, they have no workhorse, none at all. And I believe they should have got Derrick Henry at the trade deadline, but it didn't happen. You stuck with Tony Pollard, and then Rico Dowdle, I believe. I can't remember his name, but that's gonna hurt you if you can't run the ball in the playoffs. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And if it does, whew, you want to talk about Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. That's what's going to take them over the top. Like they have the ability to do that with that amazing defense. So let's see how that goes. But in my opinion, I think Dak Prescott, the number 2 seed in the NFL, I really do think that Dak he deserves it. He deserves it. His numbers show it. I want to say he's like 30 total touchdowns with 4 interceptions. That's wow. Like that's MVP. That screams MVP, and he definitely deserves it. Next, I want to get into Chicago Bears and how stupid the Panthers are, but that is what it is. Will the Bears give up Justin Fields? And in the beginning, I'm like, hell no, they should not do this. Justin Fields is a baller. He's been doing his thing, and they should stick it out, right? And let's be honest, it's the NFL, right? It's a business. And the owner's looking at it like, how can I do this? The owner's saying, okay, if we keep Justin Fields, trade the number 1 pick, we can build around him. That's smart. That's really smart. But, I mean, you taking Caleb Williams, and then you got DJ Moore. I still think it's good, and I think you can still build around Caleb Williams, and you have no pressure of paying Justin Fields within a year. You can franchise tag him, of course, then you can do it again, but who really wants to do that, right? Like, honestly, it sucks as a player. Like, no player ever wants to get franchise tag for one and then do it another year. So, from a business standpoint, you're saving money by not even worrying about that you're going to the rookie contract again. And you still have a playmaker in DJ Moore. And you still have the 10th pick. So you can build around Caleb Williams. And in my opinion, I think they should. I was talking to Uck, and I was like, hell yeah, Justin Fields, yeah, hey, keep Justin Fields, trade the number 1 pick, get Marvin Harrison Jr., and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And then I sat back and thought about it, and I'm like, it's a business, and you still have the number 10 pick, so you can build around Caleb Williams, who is extremely talented, still have a number 1 receiver, and then possibly move up from 10 to 4 and get that guy, right? But I think the Cardinals are 4. So you have to move up to 3. But that's not going to happen because Washington, they need a quarterback. So it's kind of like, what do you do? You know, and in my opinion, I think Caleb Williams is that guy. He's that guy. He had a down year at USC, but I think he should be in a Chicago Bear uniform next year. And Justin Fields, where does he go? I've been saying this the whole time. I need him in Atlanta. Bye-bye, Arthur Smith. Go ahead and bring an offensive-minded coach, at least a great OC, like Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Like, I need to